Oh gosh, did you see episode 2?
Yeah, did you watch it?
Episode 2 of Chernobyl.
You gotta watch Chernobyl, episode 2. Here, let's get you caught up. Okay, so that one guy, the nuclear physicist, he's like telling them, he's like really realizing that they need to evacuate the town, and they're like, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
It's just like an X-ray.
Yeah.
They're just being X-rayed.
Yeah, and then they go see Gorbachev.
Yeah.
And Gorbachev's
You can
like,
tell
what's going on? Yeah, he had the big spot on his head. And he was much more handsome than real Gorbachev.
Yeah.
He's actually still alive. He's like 95. Did you know that?
I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Also, I think he had an American accent. Anyway, so they're like telling him, he's like, okay, well, I don't believe any of you. I'm gonna send one of you to accompany a nuclear physicist dude to like look at the core again, like go look at it and tell me if it's really doing it.
Yeah, and the guy who's like in the know, he's like, no, this is serious.
Yeah, and
kind
he's
of a
like,
thing?
he yelled at Gorbachev.
He yelled at Gorbachev.
Yeah. I mean, meanwhile,
And he didn't die.
Yeah, he did die. Meanwhile, all the people in Pripyat are like in the hospital, and and the firefighters are like melting.
Yeah, everybody's melting. And then they're like, okay, everything's fine. We have this under control. But then they show up and like at the site, and all the firefighters are there, and the guy's like, hi, you're all gonna be dead. And the other dude who is what's his name, Stellan Skarsgård.
So that's the nuclear physicist guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just like, oh no, it's all cool, it's all good, good in the hood. And then they're like, all right, we got to go over it. And the guy is like, no, if you fly over it, you're gonna die. And he's like, puff, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So they decide to do something about it. And then in comes the lady who's in Minsk, and she's just like, hey,
she's like immediately like she's removed from the thing.
Yeah,
she's like, this is exactly what's happening.
Like they open the window and there's like radiation. We figured it out.
And she like knows exactly what's happening. She knows how they're trying to solve it. They're trying to put sand on it and boron, which is like, what are you doing? But that's the only thing that guy can think of. And she's like, yeah, no, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's gonna explode, and we need to send 3 guys down there to empty the tanks, or else everything's gonna explode, and we're gonna kill 60 million people.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're
2 days.
evacuating in like Germany and Norway, and they got kids playing on the playground right there in Chernobyl.
Pripyat.
In Pripyat.
So then eventually the guys are like, okay, we'll evacuate these
and all these buses come in, and they all get on the buses and they leave, and they're like, you'll be back.
Yeah. And then they send the 3 guys in, and the guys are down there, and they're in the nuclear power plant, and it's like flooded, and it's silent, and they have their radiation like tickers, and then the flashlights go out, and it's over.
Because the uranium has killed the batteries. Yeah. It's terrifying! Oh God, it's like...
Yeah. Can't wait till episode
terrifying.
3.
Woo! Number 3.